think we have someone.
They came back gradually.
We're logged out. Somehow I can't see who that is. Welcome back. We're okay. Before we're logged out, we're doing questions. You drop, drop in the comment section, and then we'll take it off from there. I don't know, but somehow we can't see who is here with us. I don't know if it's network glitch or. Okay, Adeze.
Hi, Doris.
Hi, Adeze.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
We're doing question and answer, so if you have question for us, you can drop it. I think we'll have to wait for others to join back. We have 8 people in this room, but somehow we can't see them, except for Adeze. Please, can you drop a comment? We are 10 now. Can you drop a comment in the comment section? Maybe that will bring them up. Hello. Hello, Queen. How are you doing? Um,
Daddy Cool, welcome back. Annabelle, welcome back. Yeah, we had a technical glitch and the live just ended like that. So I had to restart the live. We had to restart the live. You have some persons watching on YouTube too?
yeah, 11 people actually.
It's interesting. And we can't see them, yeah? Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
All right, so before the previous live ended, we were doing some Q&As, just getting to know each other. And we had some persons ask, ask questions, and then we were responding to those questions. My wife had just, done a brief introduction of herself. I did the same. And someone asked me about what pricks my interest, specifically my research interest in sickle cell disease and all that. So I just finished addressing that. And what was the other question we got?
Yeah, how we met.
Yeah, how
Someone
we met.
asked how we met, how I met my husband.
Yeah, you addressed that, and then what was the other thing? I think that was it.
Yeah, that was the only question we got before.
So yeah, if you have any questions for us, ask me. Like, I think someone already asked how we met and all of that.
And I think we did justice to that. Abi, do you want to say something else?
I think you already addressed that. So yeah, you already addressed that. You talked about how we met and all that. So that was already addressed. It looks like Lana. Do you have any question for us? Any question for us?
I don't have question.
Yeah, we're trying to see if more and more people can get back on the live because we lost some people after the live was ended. Add 6 hours to that.
Please, can you help us share this live so that more people can come back? But it's taking time.
All the people that had joined when I shared the live, but it's no longer here.
And Kiru, thanks for joining back. Baby K, you don't have questions to ask, Abby. Sir. Thanks for joining back. Please, can you help us share this live? We were logged out earlier. Guest network glitch. Oh.
Yeah, so
We
Linus
can be talking about random things.
Linus was talking about the BSUFM days.
Okay, BSUFM, I think that should be when
Yeah, during my youth
Ebonyi,
service. No, not Ebonyi.
Benue State University.
When I was serving, yeah. So
Did he serve with Linus? Not Linus now. Did he serve with you?
Linus was my student at BSU.
Oh, okay.
He was at our wedding, if you remember.
Oh.
Yeah, so he said I was sound like I was on radio.
Yeah, I think most times you know, if it flows natural. Flows natural and then you forget. Amaka Grace, welcome. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? What are you watching us from, Amaka? Yeah, Nena is back. Nesco. How you doing now? Can't remember if we catched up earlier, but we are doing question and answer. So if you have questions for us, you can drop it in the comment section, and then me and my husband would do justice to that. Oh, Amaka, good to know you are you are chatting from Nigeria. Good evening, good afternoon from here.
Grace, the person you were talking to?
Yes. Samaka, I don't have questions for us.
Let's do it this way.
Okay.
I'll ask you some questions. Do you miss home?
Of course, I miss home.
So
I miss Nigeria.
What specifically do you miss about home?
Oh my God! Even though I'm really not, like naturally extreme. Yeah, you choke. Here is nobody's talking to you. You're not talking to nobody. You're not
you
doing
sure?
nada. No, we are talking to. We actually talk to people here.
You
but
just attended a graduation party.
yes,
And you
just
say nobody's talking
no,
to
just
you.
that party. Like you, Nigeria is like it's something. Even at the place of work, say people gist. Like
I see.
you can spend few time and doing all those things. But
The
that is one.
wait. So
Community.
what you miss is the community.
Community, yes. I miss Nigerian community. Then two, well, I can't really say I would have said this earlier. Let's say when we're staying in winter, that's weather. But now that we're now in summer, summer is now more like Nigerian kind of weather now. So weather is now normal. But that winter period, God, like, when am I going to get used to it? You dress up, wear fine clothes, you must still wear winter jackets on top. So yeah. And again, family, the distance, the issue of time zone. Before you remember to call someone, it's already midnight in Nigeria. Like now it's still afternoon here. And if I say, okay, let me call someone or let me call a sibling, before you even say Jack, it's already midnight. So in fact, it's a lot. If I should start listing it, it's a lot.
So ask me what I miss.
So what do you miss?
Nothing.
God.
Nothing. Nothing.
How can you even say okay, not even the okay, let's just say the food aspect. You can't miss food because you are eating them here. Do you understand? But you see that community
I don't know.
Here can be very quiet though. Some like people are just minding their business. Like they mind their business here.
So that's what you miss. Okay.
Like I miss the fact that you can actually just, hey, Jane August is here.
This one,
hi
if she
girl.
disturbs too much, I'm blocking, go end down.
Jane, how you doing now? Oh God, we are doing question and answer. So if you have question for us, Chibers or somewhere. If you have question for us, you can drop it in the comment section.
Yeah, so in case you are just joining us, we've been, we've been getting to know each other, our Facebook community, also me a DM. I didn't hear from you, so you can still go ahead and do that. Shout out. Yeah.
Congratulations, okay. On your new achievement.
Oh yeah. So Jane, nice. We're just catching up. This is our very first live on Facebook, so we're just catching up, getting to know our community, our family, our Facebook family here, and then also giving them the opportunity to also ask us questions. So before you join, some people asked us like, how did we meet? Where did we meet? And all that. Just some lot of personal questions which we addressed. So feel free to, if there's something you want to learn about us, just feel free, go ahead, ask the question, and then we'll be right on it. Yeah, and if there's anyone who is willing to quickly hop on the live and maybe say hello, and we're also open to that, right? We're also open to that. Yeah, so we're just, gisting. I was asking my wife what she missed about Nigeria. She went on and on and on and on. She's missed the food, she's missed the community, she's missed the people, friends, family, the vibrant lifestyle and all of that. But then me, I said no. I missed nothing. Abdul Razak. Abdul. Abdul, thanks for joining. Oh, they buried people's placenta back home? I didn't know.
God.
I didn't know about that. Thanks for letting me know. I might as well as, do more research about that. Yeah. Okay, nice. Nice. Gonna compromising position. It's already their life. Eh? Eh? Gonna compete. It's already their life.
Sean is not comfy. Don't you know that he's
Jane.
Don't you know that he's night in Nigeria?
Jane, what's up?
John Chigo's here.
I think he joined the previous live.
Maybe just came back.
Amaka Grace said, Asa, tell me more about you.
Oh.
What specifically?
Asa. Amaka, what do you want to know?
Mm-hmm.
Is it my name? You already know
so
now. My name is Chinaza.
Grace, follow up with what you want to know exactly.
What do you want to know exactly?
And then
let me know.
So I think Jane has a specific question.
Abeg,
Say,
when una dey?
my own question be say, I beg, when they invite me, make I come chop all those delicacies where Oju go they cook. Or yeah, Oju go now you they cook all the delicacies. So jump
Please,
on that.
Jane, we can't wait to have you. We can't wait to have you. So anytime you are ready, just let me know. And I will just cook away. I will be your host.
Hope it's not.
I'll be a lovely host.
Hope it's not through Warrior Airline.
No.
You know what I mean by Warrior
Yeah,
Airline?
of course.
Yeah.
Boom.
So
God,
hope it is not a broom way.
You're too amazing. Thank you, my darling. You asked me a question. You said you wanted to know more about me. What do you want to know? Someone said no lights. Okay, purify.
Okay. Why she
No
didn't
worries, Dave.
accept to join us?
No worries.
Yeah, maybe some of the time when there is light, you could join us. Yeah. Okay, so then you asked me what I missed, and then I said,
You can't say nothing.
nothing. Nothing.
No, you can't say no. Okay, one, food. Yes, I know, because you are eating. You can't say.
You already said that. And then I feel like a lot of my friends are no longer in Nigeria. A lot of my friends are no longer in Nigeria. You have a text message there. We'll agree. Nigeria, some are in the UK, some are and then all we do is
So no, I want to.
One step at a time, like we say. And for now, I feel like I'm enjoying the moment.
Okay.
So if I can't be here and there at the same time, then that means
you're just
here,
trying
so
to be very diplomatic about food. You say food.
Amaga said she hasn't met you face to face.
Yeah, we haven't.
Hello, Chidima. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. You see,
she's back on.
Jane off when he excuses. So this should be around 10 p.m.
Actually, I hope said, my dear, I am. Thank God for summer. It was really hell. I came during winter. The winter was already. It was already shifting from winter spring when I came, but coming from 30-something degrees in Nigeria and then coming here, I still felt it. Even though people were saying congratulations, you came at the right time. Because it was still cold for me. But now, I'm adjusting. The weather here now is supposed to say, at least before, and then prepare my mind and then prepare myself too. Oh, okay. Jane says she's on transit. Oh dear.
No,
Are you in Lagos?
He's home because. No, really, I didn't know.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, of course. There's no traffic in Abuja. Abuja is just so.
You went out by 10 p.m.
Okay, Jane, ask that.
It's
not as if I'm now covering it.
About home. So now, so shifting gears from what you missed about home. Okay, what's the most interesting thing about Iowa City? Or what's the most interesting thing about in this past couple of weeks?
Now, this is in terms of how calm the state is, and then when you compare it to Lagos, you know what I'm hot. States that is, very reserved, just doing their thing, go out, coming. So that's one thing about Iowa, and I think I like that. Like, people are just, what I like about here too is okay, even though in winter it's colder. That's usually warmer or something like that, but here it's still cold. And then so respectful. But one thing about here is that they don't greet like we greet in people greet with just their feet. When they do like this, that's all. I think that the person wants to say something, and they are done.
So that's what I've asked you. What's interesting here? What you like?
That's what I'm saying. What
so
I
you like the way they greet you?
No, I'm just saying that I like their personality in the sense that at least when you go out, most times is a normal thing. They open the door, they hold for you. They just mind their business and go.
A question about school. Oh yeah, so and then we've been ushered into summer. So this is summer right now, and yeah, so the spring went well, and we are now anticipating fall, right? Yeah, but then the break, hoping to enjoy all that come with the period meant for rest. It's basically up to you to decide what you want to do with that period. You could do more work, you could decide to take more trips. Okay, now in the summer I have more time to rest, compared to when the semester is in session, busy, stressful. But then now kind of have time to take for asking. Yeah. So
So yeah,
what I like about Iowa City. Let's start from why I even chose to come to Iowa City. I got multiple offers. I had the opportunity of going to EJ of US, but I chose not to go there.
Capital.
I had an opportunity to go to Pennsylvania. I decided not to go. I had an opportunity to go to different other places that are more lively and all that, but I chose to come to Iowa because it's a small city, and life here is less busier than the other places. There are very big cities that if you go there, the city is very busy, and all that. I don't like the craziness that comes with very busy cities. So that's one of the things that I like about Iowa City. And Iowa City is also very agricultural. Just like in Nigeria, we have we have Benue State as the food basket of the nation. Sort of. Also here, Iowa is very agricultural. You know, cultivate a lot. So a lot of food, very affordable. There's affordable cost of living, and the professors here are also nice too, because when I was communicating with other professors elsewhere, you know, after getting those offers, I realized that some of them didn't really care beyond the official thing that, you know, brings all of us together. But here, the professors really cared. They used to show concern. You know, once in a while they check in to know how are you doing, how are you preparing towards, resuming. This is beyond the general email of, hey, I'm just checking in to know how, just to remind you that, there are timelines for this. By June, you are supposed to be doing this. By August, that's very official compared to someone just reaching out to you and saying, hey, how are you doing? How are preps towards resumption and all that. So I saw that as the kind of community that I would like to be in. And lastly, I also noticed that they have a highly diverse community, right? A lot of Africans, several Nigerians, compared to, for example, the University of Pittsburgh. The program I was supposed to like be the only black person in the program. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So I just love to be with people who look like me, people who come from shared and similar backgrounds and all that. Yeah, so that's it. That's why I love Iowa City.
Yeah, I guess like everything is just coming together. You know your program because, of course, that's that's why you are here.
Hey, Joe.
Joseph.
Joseph, thanks for joining. Yeah, we're just doing catch up with Ojadike and
Question and answer.
Ojugo. What would you like to know about us, and would also like to know more about you? If you want to come up on live too, just let me know and I'll bring you on. That's if PHCN allows you to come on. Yep.
Who's sending the next question? Who's asking the next question?
I think the thing is most of them already know.
Yeah. Most persons here already know. Yeah.
Know me. So I mean, it's just like being asked to ask a question about someone you already know. So what are you going to ask? Right.
You're asking the same thing that you already know. Yeah.
Yeah. So you will most likely be asking questions about. So it will mostly be something you already know about the person. Yappy. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you see yourself doing? What kind of things do you see yourself doing?
The next 5 years.
Do you see yourself in Nigeria? Okay, no, I just so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I'll still be here. I'll still be here. It's just I'll still be here either doing a program, pursuing postgraduate studies.
5 years already enough to finish a PhD.
Yeah, that's because I've not started now.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I said either.
Okay, there are chances you might.
Yeah, there's chances out there that I might not start immediately. Then within the next 5 years, is either I'm still doing the program or getting it in whatever, maybe business or maybe corporate work. So there's just a lot that can happen in 5 years. So, but I'm just open between postgraduate studies and then
okay.
That.
So looks like Marco didn't already ask a question, so no need. Yeah, so do you have any more questions for me before we
wrap up.
Mhm.
I guess we've asked all the questions. The questions are coming from our viewers. That have been easier.
So, all right. So, I'm glad about how the first live went. This was my
I enjoyed
very
it.
first time, so I was trying to figure out a lot of things, and now that I've figured out a lot of things about going live here, expect more live from us on this page and also on my personal pages and on her personal pages too. Yeah, we're going more live, catching up, doing more of more of this. Doing more of this very often.
Apart from the US, would you guys love to visit other countries, maybe for business vacation? Of course, Jane. Of course, we are so open for that. Maybe relocation. For now, just visit for vacation or maybe business trips, vacation for now. But I don't know. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, so personally, I'm a traveler. I love traveling. Um, I love sightseeing. I love like checking out new places, which my wife loves too. So for me, it would be. I'm not a very big fan of places people are so crazy about. Like when people fantasize a lot about something, it doesn't freak me out. For example, if everyone loves iPhone, for whatever reason, I don't like it. If everyone likes Mercedes Benz, for whatever reason, I prefer. Um, you remember my preferred brand?
Exhaust.
I prefer my Lexus. So I don't go with the crowd. So I don't go with yeah. So places that I would like to visit for vacation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. None on top of my head, but I would like to visit every country of the world. I would like to be before before I before I retire. I would love to have visited every single country of the world, and it's possible,
Of
right?
course.
It's possible. So I would love to visit every country because I love cultures. Like I love learning more about different cultures. Which is why I think I also opted to teach media and culture recently. In the spring, I taught media and culture, looking at how people use mediated platforms to um, promote culture, um, mirror culture, talk about culture, learn about new cultures, import and export cultures, and all of that. So I love different cultures. So I would love to learn and know more about the different peoples of the world. Like, the world is made up with a lot of different people. So I would love to like visit as many countries as possible. So I don't have any specific country in mind. I love to visit everywhere, including Africa, Asia, United States, Europe, I would love to visit everywhere. Yeah, so and then yeah, other things are dependent on because I'm very flexible. Other things are dependent on the situation at the time, right? So something might happen that might lead to you moving from one place to the other, and those things we might not they are unforeseen sometimes. So I don't foresee some of those things right now. Yeah. So,
You heard it, Jane.
yeah, Jane, so thanks. That's a good
So,
question. So, yeah, with that, we've come to the end of today's live. So, thanks everyone who joined.
thank you.
Yeah, we'll be doing more of this going forward. So, be on the watch out. And of course, I will always share when we go live on this platform. Yeah, so,
Thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate you.
yeah, so,
Okay, good night for those in Nigeria or wherever you're watching us from.
yeah, yeah. Bye. Some other
Bye.
time.
Bye.